So in this question, we're asked to calculate the volume of the cone. And in the question, we're given that a couple of things. First of all, we're given that the radius is 3 meters. We're also given that the slant height is 8.6 meters. What we're not given is the height of the cone, and we're going to need that in order to calculate the volume. So the first thing we're going to have to do is calculate the height, and then we're going to calculate the volume. Now, to calculate the height of this cone, we're going to have to use Pythagorean Theorem. So looking at this cone, I'm going to draw the right angle triangle so it's a little bit more obvious and put on the measurements. So the radius is 3 meters, and so that corresponds to this side of the right angle triangle. And the slant height is 8.6 meters, and that corresponds to the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So what we're going to do is write our Pythagorean theorem, which is c squared equals a squared plus b squared, and we're going to substitute in for the values we're given. And since the hypotenuse is always c, we sub in 8.6 because this is our right angle, and so the side opposite the right angle is our hypotenuse, and we can sub in the other value 3 for either a or b, and I've subbed in for b here. So now we're going to solve for h, and so what we're going to do is subtract 3 squared from both sides and then evaluate this, and h comes out to, if you do this calculation correctly, remember we have to square 8.6 minus 3 squared, which is 9, and take the square root of that, and you should get 8.1 meters. So that means that the height of the cone is approximately 8.1 meters, and I've rounded here. So now what we're going to do is, using our formula for volume of a cone, we're going to sub in. And so volume of a cone is pi r squared h divided by 3, or 1/3 pi r squared h. And so when we sub in, we're going to sub in 3 for r and 8.1 for the height. And so when we evaluate this, it comes out to be 76.3 meters cubed. So therefore, the volume of the cone is approximately 76.3 cubic meters.